Okay, Gemini, this is going to be your April monthly reading. I'm going to do a simple cross reading for you. Okay, so this month you're going to be represented by the Page of Swords, crossed by the Page of Pentacles. So it looks like you have a new idea, surprise, surprise, but you're working on it really in your head. And there's something about the philosophy of the idea that's really enticing to you, and there is something about the nuts and bolts practicality of the idea that is, I wouldn't say hard, just less exciting to you right now. And your focus with the Eight of Wands is really about, like, how can I get the message of this thing out to the world? And your, your subconscious is Queen of Wands. You really have that component really powerfully available to you. Is your ability to communicate powerful ideas that you want to manifest out in the world. You have that. But there's something about the way that really comes to any kind of practical fruition or real embodied kind of solution that is not connected right now with how you pursue ideas as much as the communication aspect of it. You're moving out of the Three of Wands, so this may be actually a new approach to an older idea that you potentially, maybe it's something either like a business or a path of study that you've been working through, that you have, a little bit more legacy with and a little bit more work put into. But this Page of Swords aspect of it is really you, like, oh, you've got a fresh new approach maybe, or you've got a fresh new bit of information that's really kind of blowing your mind about how you've been approaching things. Exciting though, you're moving into the Two of Pentacles, so that really, I think, means that this Page of Pentacles crossing energy is calling you to focus on the practical aspect, and you're really taking that call to heart. You're going to this two place where you're starting to juggle and figure out, like, okay, how's it gonna happen? How are we gonna make this work in the here and now, which I think is really a powerful progression from where you've been with ideas and motivations, but you're really putting it into some concrete actions as you move through this month. Your attitude toward this situation is the Nine of Pentacles. So you have big dreams about how this can be something really powerfully present in your embodied life. So this might have to do with some kind of business venture that you've been working on, or something that has to do with how you provide for yourself. This Nine of Pentacles, as your attitude is that this is part of your garden. This is part of how you build stability for yourself and how you care for stability in your life. The energy around you is the Hermit. So I would say that this is something that you might be trucking along with this idea, but it's feeling more like it's your solo project. Now you're communicating the things out into the world. You know, you are putting your desires out there as far as how this is important and how this, you know, maybe it's just online that you're doing a lot of connection with other people about how this can be something big. But with your hope is Queen of Cups. I think there is something about this that really is going to be an inner win for you as you move forward in figuring out how to achieve this thing. As you move into this juggling of, you know, I've done the research, I've done the dreaming, you know, I'm starting to put my feet on the ground and move forward with how I make this thing a reality in the here and now. And this Queen of Cups is really your dream that this is going to be really fulfilling and a emotional inner life kind of way. And that, you know, this kind of pursuit will lead to that. I would say the Star is your outcome. It's very well going to happen. I think this is also going to be really progressive in moving your idea of what's you are capable of forward. And that you are really working with the energies of knowing that this is something new for other people too. This isn't just you know, following in someone else's footsteps. This is really about you making a new path and making a new way to do something, and really being the trailblazing aspect of how to do this thing. Now let's look at the bottom of the deck just to see. Ooh, Two of Cups. Okay, so I think this really is going to create an understanding for you of how you relate to different aspects of your inner life. Your dream for this Queen of Cups energy within you, I think, really points to that you know these different aspects of yourself, of your, you know, your passions and your you know, thoughts and research and these different parts of you that have maybe different goals separately, but something about knitting it together into this really practical pursuit is going to give you a new understanding of these different parts of you and how they can work together. They might just have different needs that need to be addressed as you move through, you know, different aspects of a project, that you also have different aspects within you that have different wants, needs, desires, and that they are all informing how you put together any kind of pursuit that you are dreaming up.